just realized my mic was muted. So good morning. We're still at March 2. We're gonna get to April 1. We're gonna skip ahead here. Hope everyone's had a good week. First week back, full week back for everybody to work for the year. I started off Monday running behind. I had misplaced some things. I was ready to go to work and I couldn't find my jacket, couldn't find my hat, and I couldn't find my headset. So it was like a trifecta. Alright, let's check the animals quick. They're good. Might have to run down and get the feed truck. We're just buying feed at this point. We made a little bit with the grinder, but I've been tweaking it, trying to tweak the grinder a little bit, so to do what I want. So sometimes we just get down and buy it. We're buying it from the co-op for our pigs. Okay, they're gonna be good for today. Yep. They should be good. What's up, JW Farms? How are you? March 4. Oh, golly. 394. This is a pen of 20. Yeah, let's just skip and we'll just, first thing we'll do is go down and get the feed truck. I'm doing good. I'm kind of pushing along. Last night I kind of pushed along the spring. I don't know if I'm going to regret not selling my corn and beans. Or no, my corn in January, but I was assuming I was just going to start feeding a bunch of it, so I did not sell 84. Yeah, we'll just run down to the co-op. Or just call them and have them deliver it. The cows look good. Yeah, we'll just run down to the co-op and get the feed truck. And few things, I guess, as we start. You'll get to see them, JW. Everybody else is gonna have to rewatch, but I did end up buying this, and the real reason I bought this is because, oh, one, I want to use it. I want to try it out, but two, I wanted to be able to set this tractor up on 30-inch spacings, and I thought that would be the easiest way. So now this tractor, what's up, Rubber Duck? This tractor is set up for planting. I still need to, I don't know if I'm going to mess with it. The axles or the hubs are sitting inside of the housings, but I don't know. Can you tell? Not really. But this tractor is now set up to plant the tires are set to. And one thing I noticed, I'm like, man, this looks so goofy, is the hubs. And I just noticed this because I bought my own set of duals in real life. I think my battery on my, let's see if I can plug my, no, I think it, I'm thinking this is because my controller battery's starting to go dead. Plan on having a big hog operation of 50-50 with beef. I don't know about 50-50, but definitely going after a big confinement barn, at least one. I think we're gonna try to like start buying and selling pigs every month. That's what I'm hoping to. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Let me plug my controller in. That's not helping. Usually that helps right away. Maybe it's still loading in. I haven't been in over superly long and skipping days. I do have some beef though, so. But yeah, the dual should look more like this. This hub on that dual should actually sit further out. And that's how you get a wider spacing. And I only know this because I just bought duals for my 1486. So yeah, if you're gonna run 30, see how the dish is in so far, it would be further out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to give away too much because we may use other buildings as well. But I definitely want to use one of these buildings from CM. And I don't know where it's going to end up going, a different property. You know, back here, right on the pond, not sure. Oh, because the other thing is, through winter, I ended up buying this chunk of land, these two chunks of land here. We go down and visit them. Yeah. Why does it keep turning green? Okay. I bought this. There's two chunks here, and through the winter, I got it all put together. Really, to me, it made sense. I'm not going to take this waterway out. You know, to me, this is more of a waterway. It kind of was, I mean, I don't see why this should be split up, so I put them together. I figured this would make me a nice chunk here. So we got this to plant too. I think this is going to go in corn. We're going to plant this in corn. We're going to start up here though first. We're going to plant obviously this field here to corn again. Actually, I could plant this to corn because I would have two fields of corn. What do you guys think? Oh no, I put my nitrogen down. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah, I already put on all the first layer of. Yeah. Nope, we're gonna have a bunch of corn. We're gonna have a bunch of corn. Oh, we could have drove the. I had this all set up ready to go. You know, I wish one thing. I wish the guy who made this, which I think is LJR, would have made this to put a skid of seed right there. Skid of seed that would have been the answer. You know. We're gonna go down and get the feed truck. Let's get them pigs fed first. We got time this morning. We're gonna be planting plenty of corn. We're gonna start with corn, right? Now the calendar goes. I think beans are next month. Oh no, you can plant beans this month. So we'll see what we get into. I don't want to do everything in one day. Like I want to do one field today. Probably do this. We could go do that little field this morning. Or no, maybe we'll do this big field today, and then we'll do the other two fields. Or we'll do another field tomorrow. Like skip ahead. In game, yeah. I think. I'm gonna teach you boys how to plant row crop style. All these guys doing 90 degrees turns. Oh boy, that's hard on your planter. Very hard on your planter. Oh, look down. I hit a sign. I hit the only thing that's there that I could hit. Oh boy. So yeah, I need to place a little feed mill down. I've just been buying hog feed and throwing it in here, but it takes a while. We got this nice feed truck, which I know is not the updated version. I got told that, and I apologize. Row crop special. I have yet to go and get the new version. I really didn't even get to turn my PC on this week till last night. I take that back. Monday I was messing with the pig food converter. So I was messing with that. Golly, this thing is, I wonder if it's because it's full. Yeah. Because it's full. I guess. It's a pretty sweet truck though. I've been wanting Farm Sim to have one of these for quite a while. I may over time put like logos on these trucks, but Sorry, car. My bad. My barley does look nice too. I didn't notice that through winter. I looked at it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're gonna have to get it topped off with some side dress or top dress it. Side dress it, I guess. You top dress it. Go ahead and open these hog lead lids. We can feed these pigs. Got these little pigs. Got 40 in this pen. And I got 20 in this pen. These boys, oh wow, these boys are getting big. I forget what weight you're supposed to sell these things at. I went to America the other day for a few hours. Cause you're playing farm sim or what? Oh yeah, I think you're supposed to sell these in 6 months. Oh, maybe I need to sell these big boys. I'll have to ask Kevin. Oh, that's all the way down. Okay. Let's back up. Pretty boring. There we go. Close that lid. There's Marifion. Owned by Marifion. I see, I see. For whatever reason, that one looks like it's filled with corn. Crazy. You're doing it, Harry. Yeah, you made it. You must have went to bed early. Look at that barley now. Holy cats. I was so worried about it. Having them streaks in it, but it actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, that looks so cool. I love the little skips because it's almost like, everybody around here calls them rabbit trails because it's where you missed maybe a little bit, but oh, I love it. It looks cool. If that's what corn and beans are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Still just trying to decide what I want to do with this bunker. Leave it in or put in some silos. Yeah, we might be having to get rid of some pigs. Jay Graham, do you remember when to get rid of pigs? Is it 6 months? I'm pretty sure that's what Kevin was saying he was doing. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, real happy with it. Real happy with it. JW, for sure, for sure. Six months. Yeah, them pigs are ready to go. I got 20 head ready to hit the markets, boys. 20 head. Yeah, they're worth $500. I think they cost, what, $100 coming in? Oh! If it seems like if I'm going to get into an accident, it's because I've looked away for one split second. Do you have tram lines for the sprayers in the U.S.? I would say here we don't call them tram lines, we just call them, you know, sprayer tracks. But you ask me, do I have that turned on? Yeah, like the sprayer goes, but a lot of times they're all set up to go down. Like wheat's a little hard because you tend to plant like 7.5-inch row spacings. But like corn, beans in 15-inch rows, sometimes sprayers are made to go down them. We're gonna park this truck over here out of the way. Yeah, this little truck needs like a logo on the side of it, like a Farina, something like that. The other thing is I don't have a ton of seed. We're gonna have to buy some more seed at some point. Come down here to the co-op. I was like, let's not back into the feed truck. Let's not back into the feed truck. Okay, okay. We're out of here. We're gonna get into planting that big old. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more seed. I should have bought another skid while I was up here. I don't have my own butcher shop there, Jay Grizzle. That's the way to make the money with the pigs, ain't it? Good morning, Casey Briggs. How are you? How are you? Had my Briggs Ranch hat on last night. And my wife was like, don't you think people are going to ask you, do you own this ranch? I was like, no. It's just, you know, it's no different than wearing like a John Deere hat. I don't own John Deere. Or Specialty, which is the corn seed I plant. Like, I don't own Specialty company. Oh my god. Could you go by, please? Thank you. That was a nice one. That was a good one, Jay Graham. Ah, got me good. Oh shoot, I know what we don't have either. I know what we're gonna place down if I can find them, and we're gonna pretend like it's like the co-op bringing them down, because that's how it would work. I think it's in containers. I want just a small. Oh yes, like these things. Oh, we don't need one that big. So that's a 10,000. That's a 8,000. Oh, that's a 7,000. Oh, that's a 6,000. That's just a little bugger. Where would we put this thing? Maybe right here between our buildings here. This would be probably a decent little spot. A decent little spot. Yes. I think so. I think that's where we put her. Alright, let's do away with this shrub. Okay, back to containers, please. Oh, they have these ones. Oh, these are a lot more cheaper too. F. What can you do with the color? Yeah, tell her. What do you think? Go with a blue one? Can you tell them you're a silent? We need your dairy barn back. We need a better dairy barn. Oh, gosh darn it. Dang it. I hit it back too many times. There we go. Or do we put this puppy? We could put, you know what? Let's put this thing right here. Yes. Overlaps with another object? Wow. Pfft. You know what? We'll fix that. There we go. We would need a little bit of stone probably around that, Bubby. Ooh, do I like that gravel? Kind of matches. Yeah, I don't have a place to get without going to the co-op, but in my mind I would think I would have a little tank that when the price is right I buy that bulk commodity. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can fill this puppy up. Anhydrous, nope. Liquid for, oh wait, I think this has starter. Ooh. Yeah, let's buy it. 2,000 liters of that. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you fill on the front. Maybe don't like that. I should have, yeah, I should have probably had that the other way. That's alright, that's alright. The planer will always be sitting there. There we go, we'll get our liquid fertilizer, or starter, per se, in there, and I know we're in the tank. I've got somehow got back into, what? You're crazy. Oh, I don't know, maybe that wasn't enough starter. Because the thing about this, we're not going to put a bunch of starter on. I put about 15 gallon to the acre, but I don't know what 15 gallon equals in farm sim terms. We'll put a little tidbit on there. We'll get this guy staged down here. What's up, Rob? How are you this morning, fella? We're gonna turn this guy. We ain't gonna be able to have enough room down there, so we'll just turn it around right here. Got these fields all looking nice, all looking real nice. How you doing today, Rob? How's everybody's week? How was it? First week back to work. We got a bear spawn. We need to get some grass planted here. Everybody have a good first week. Good morning, Pickaxe. How are you? You guys are starting to get it figured out. Pleasant's live on weekend mornings. Look at this baby spaced out. Oh yeah, she's ready. I really contemplated on getting EY Modding's 5088 series. I really was looking at where are they at? I was gonna get one of these. I was like, man, this thing is sweet. But I ended up fiddling with the 5070 or 1570. And I ended up getting it. I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with it. This is gonna be a solid setup. Plenty of power, plenty of weight, plenty of smoke, plenty of lights, because I put the LED lights on it. Plenty of GPS to come. Oh yeah, guys, just be waiting for that. This might be our planer rig for quite a while, to be honest with you. Apple 5 this morning. Yeah. Oh boy, we don't even have, oh boy. We don't even have a, oh, is this thing gonna be weird to get fertilizer put in? What's going on there? You have to be like up by the tanks or something. Oh, but this planter doesn't hold starter, does it? Well, this planter, anybody had this planter? Well, it holds starter? Yeah, I like his 5088 series. I downloaded it and then I never had looked at it, and I was kind of looking for, I bet this won't hold. Shoot. Let's put 2,000 liters. Let's see if it'll hold starter. Herbicide. Yeah, it should. Okay. Let's put 1,500 in. So here's how we can do it. We'll go 1,500. So we had 2,000 in here. So, oh. Okay. Anyways, we'll set this to 500, because then that would be equal what we got going on. Not liquid fertilizer, starter. So if we put this to 500. That's right, I forgot. In FS now, to overload liquids, you gotta You gotta be in the vehicle, I think. Yeah, so I think that's how it is now. Remember, this is that flexing planner. Remember here? So this will do a fair bit of that flexing. Okay, we're gonna get our GPS all set up. Pull in the field here. We'll do our little doodling. Hopefully it'll load. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're gonna put this at 9. Oh yeah, that'd be 24 end rows. Work direction 0. Is I think what we figured on last time. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. 9, 2, 0. Show lines on. Yes. Just like that, please. It's the trailer. I've had problems with it in the past. Saw some American tractors the other day. Tried to show the Oliver. The D21. Yeah, they're massive. Everybody doesn't understand the size of them. Like, oh, let's make this thing bale a little bit of hay. No, that tractor was not made for baling hay. That machine was a huge machine in its day. Is that the planted texture? Oh, okay. We need to deactivate. And then we need to oh, how doesn't it give you the oh, okay. Oh, why don't we have any? This isn't going very well. One, I'm already mad because it doesn't plant as a planner. Oh, I didn't have it lowered. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Maybe because it's not needing it? Anytime I hit K and M, it... That's so weird. Oh, do you have to change the screen? I bet you have to change the screen somehow. Can you change? Okay, we're at... Let's see if that does it. It's just cranking it on. No, it's not putting any on. Well, it is putting something on because it's going down. Oh yeah, that's right. Lego was telling me this. That it'll use your starter, but it won't put any starter on. And that's what's happening whenever you use anhydrous. That's right, that's right. Yeah, he did tell me that. So let's put that back to... Let's see how that goes. That's right. So this isn't going to work the way I want it in this field. I might as well empty it. Yeah. Let's empty the... Yeah, he told me. He said the... said it doesn't matter. Empty the liquid fertilizer. I'm disappointed though that I don't have... yeah, now that's going to make it even harder. Are we planting yet? Yeah, we're using seed. Yeah, he was... Oh, this is why you do the first pass where no one can see you. I'm very disappointed in not having the... Like, I'm so disappointed I would go back and... If I could figure out why, quick. Mods, John Deere 1760 is what I'm looking for, right? John Deere. Somebody definitely knows how to write a XML. That looks great. Excellent. Love it. Work area. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the planner section. Randomly ground cylinders. Jono. Good job on writing an XML. My God. Looks great. Field grind type. Planted. That's so weird that is not planted. Why did they get so dark in here? I hate it. I hate it. I can't, it's like it's not even changing the ground type at all. Morning, how you been, big guy? Ah, hey, Justin. Well, that's just gonna make me mad. Is it because I rolled it? I guess it's gonna be painful. Eight's a little fast. Like, I'm not gonna be able to tell anything. Wow, I was super excited to see those planter marks. It's set to planner. Like, if you look in the XML, it says planner. So are you saying a different planner doesn't do that? We could look at a base game one quick, but I'm sure it's planted. Planted is what it's got to be. As it says, field ground type value equals planted. Let's look at like a base game like the isn't there the Kinsey planner? Try JK. Kinsey planner 4900. Planner ground type planted. Yeah, it's the same as like the Kinsey 4900. I use the IH12 planner and it's the same. Okay. Dealing with a water leak behind the drywall. Bad couple of days, but we're here. Well, I'm glad you're here. Have you found a planter pickaxe that will leave? Because, man, this is going to be brutal. I figured it would change its textures and you would see the... Like, I would almost cultivate the whole field just to see... Like, I'd go plant that other field. How do I test this? I got the field cultivator hooked up. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. This isn't what I've been seeing from other people, so I don't know What's happening here? Let's just work a small section with this. No, I didn't attention till now. Okay. Let's just run this right here on this edge. See if that changes the texture at all. Surely like having it rolled doesn't make it worse, I wouldn't think. Okay. The cedar did great. It did it the way I wanted it to. I thought. No, right through it. Huh. Well, ain't that something? Ain't that something? What am I gonna do about that? That's kind of a kick. Right in the goat nads. So the only way I can tell is because the ground turns a lighter color. Hmm. Okay, this is getting to be pretty tight on turning, but we're gonna go with it there. I planted on plowed ground and it didn't change the plowed ridge field. Yeah. That's crazy. I swear I seen people planting in it. Is it for only for like no-till? We're gonna plant this like this. Okay, turn around. Get 2 passes along this edge planted. It's actually not how I would plant this, but okay, let's just plant it the way I would plant it. I would kind of do this corner, which also is not square, but everybody thinks I got all these square fields, and huh, that's a real kick in the old nads. I thought we were gonna have these cool planter lines. I'm gonna have to pay attention. Yeah. Huh. I don't know how to change it either. Like, I don't know what else there would be to. It would have to be how the game puts down planar textures, but I don't know if it's the row crop stuff doing that. That kind of irks me a little. Ugh. I swore I watched like Fake Farmer plant, and I swear he was putting down the right lines and stuff. Oh well, we're not gonna cry over spilled milk, right? Just gonna plant our corn and be happy. You happy we got this nice 1570 on the planner? This is also going to end up being just a roundabout here because it's so much of a general swoop now. I don't know how you plan it any other way. I can't quite tell from the stream, but I've seen the non-flexi rotors that one, and it does make... Yeah. Oh, maybe I could try that. When I unhook, it's gonna redo my... Okay, Casey. You're on to something. I don't need the ridged one. Let's just finish this row out here. Let's finish this out. What we can do is hook it to the 3294 and just pull it in the field and turn it on and see. But I wouldn't see what would be the difference. Yeah, maybe it's because of the... Oh, it shouldn't be because of the flexing. Yeah, I thought everybody was running this and it was doing what it's supposed to be doing, but... It's gonna be like one huge end row. Here, fellas. This is just gonna go right around this corner. Yeah, good observation. What's $13 a CWT? What do you mean, pickaxe? What's that? Oh, $13 a hundredweight? Milk's $13 a hundredweight? I thought milk was pretty decent right now. Are you saying in game or are you saying in real life? What a unit. I need a little player monitor in, or planner monitor in here. Player. Ooh, that gives me ideas. Do I have room inside this cavern? Could probably fit something in here somehow. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I see. I'm just discombobulated because of this planner. Alright, let's get this tractor. Let's just... I guess we could buy one and then we'll just reimburse our money if it doesn't work. I think this is the one I want. Wait, it'll tell me which... I don't own one of these, right? No, I do own. Okay, this is the one I want. Okay, so we had with fertilizer. Oh, I don't remember what we had. I think we had standard tires, yes. Do we have stock closing wheels? We might have ran the ridged one. Stock gauge wheels, yes. Row cleaners, no, we did not have. And yes. Okay, let's get the 3294 on there. Just for testing only, people. Testing because I'm currently upset. I knew the seeds might have been an issue. Or the seeds, the fertilizer. Yeah, this puppy's already pretty much set up on 30-inch rows. Okay, we'll come in here. No, don't change a thing. Huh. This is I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have to get a hold of Squatch. Oh boy. Or somebody that knows something. Ooh, how am I gonna know which is which? Okay. So that one I've had for 6 months. There we go. Man, a lot more guys to be crying, I can tell you that. I don't know what the price of milk is right now though. Pickaxe. I always said you need like $17 milk to make it milking. When we milked, my wife and I milked, that's what I always thought you needed. Wow, this is painful. It's not changing anything. The only thing that's changing is that little color change to the ground. That's about it. Has to be something else with this map. I can't imagine it's something that I'm doing because I only mess with the cultivated ground texture. I didn't mess with the... I don't... We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. That's what you get for not testing it out. You should be testing it out. So that's compared to today's price compared to the 8. Yeah, it hasn't changed much. The only thing they never really talk about, even with like the price of corn, like how corn hasn't really moved around, how price of milk is how much more we make today compared to that. Like, you know, what's the price of milk in 80, but what was the average cow producing? You know, was she making 30, 40 pounds? And today they're making more like 80 pounds? You know, that's where the difference is. And the other difference is the narrative they push to milk isn't healthy, right? You know, so is overall consumption down of milk because they're out there telling people that listen, this ain't healthy for you, milk ain't. I know there's a guy I worked with in a factory, and that's what he claimed. You know, the milk isn't good for you. Gives your belly a tummy ache. Well, of course. If I also eat too much steak, it's gonna give me a belly ache. You know, gonna put you in a food coma. Everything's within moderation. Oh, genetics and everything. Seed is the biggest thing. Everybody thinks these planters, and I've talked about this before, is the planters aren't what's making the yield. It's the seed. I mean, my old worn out 70s planter from the 70s, and I shouldn't say wore out because it's not. But that planter can plant 250 bushel corn right next to the planter that has precision stuff on it and downforce pressure and this and that. I mean, they can plant the same corn that's going to get the same yield right next to each other. Now, do the newer planters have some sweet functions? Absolutely. The row shut-offs, those things, they're worth their money. I can see that. A lot of this other stuff, I really don't know. I think the reason they've went to all this stuff is because we got to plant faster, we got to plant more acres, we got to plant no-till, minimal till, you know, just a VT tool or something. You know, you make a nice seed bed, you can pretty much skim right across and lay that seed right in there. But if you're going to, you know, no-till or at the very least just minimal till, yeah, it's going to be harder for that planter to do so. I'm trying to see if my Tire marks are going right where they're supposed to. I think so. I think I got it set up pretty good. I was kind of guessing with the spacing, but it looks pretty friggin' sweet. So we're gonna just bring this one in straight. I mean, this is how it would be in real life. You're not gonna get everything planted the way you wanted it to. You just kind of bring this up here. Back a little bit more. We're gonna have all these. We're gonna be ready just to knock this field out, boys. Bring this all the way up to there. Nope, nope, don't want that one. We want. You don't need nothing fancy for no-till either, just some decent road cleaners and sharp openers. Just another way the big companies to make money. You don't need smart firmers. I have a soil thermometer? A soil thermometer. You're checking like ground temp? Is that what you're saying you're after, Casey? Really? And maybe we've checked ground temp and I just don't know it. I'm sure there could be an argument that there's something with the newer stuff that makes sense, but I'm telling you, as a guy who's used older equipment, even an old combine, I can still bring out of the field good corn. Was it changing the ground? No, it's not even changing the ground textures. Yeah, smart seed firmers tell you real temp, trench temp. Huh, interesting. I don't know that I've ever no-tilled, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. And that's something you wouldn't need no-till. I mean, seed firmers are not for no-tills, but nope. Or like exclusively for no-till, I should say. Like I have Keaton seed firmers on my planter. I was adding to your point. You don't need the tech to get good yields. You're probably pulling 250 bushel corn out there, pretty easy, Casey. Do you guys raise corn in South Dakota? I maybe have asked you that before. Oh, I know you do, because you pick corn. Yeah, never mind. Yep, you do. I forgot. Oh yeah, 2 rounds, that's going to be plenty. Plenty. Perfect. This guy's doing it. My granddad always said, the dumber the farmer, the bigger the potato. Yep. The dumber the farmer. I would say within perspective. There's people that could definitely get themselves a couple extra bucks, but are a little lacking of things, per se. Yeah, if this was changing ground texture to plant it, I would be so excited. I'm not unexcited. It's just hard to tell what direction things are being put in the ground, but it don't really matter. Just slap her in there. So what do you... By the way, all 12 of you people watching and anybody that's going to watch this down the road, Casey there has his own YouTube channel as well. One of the cool videos that caught my eye and probably catch some of people in here's eye is the corn picker. He was picking corn with a new idea, self-propelled corn picker. I thought that was pretty cool, Casey. I liked it. Like I said, I can remember seeing one in the area. I never once got to be in one, like sit in one or anything. What kind of length growing season do you have on corn? Like, do you buying like 90-day corn? You know, like I think I planted 112 or 114-day corn this year. I'm guessing you don't dare get anywhere close to that kind of corn. Oh, I've been streaming for an hour already? Does not seem like it. So we'll plant this straight through and then we'll plant these few passes right here. I just gave... Yeah, go check his video. Yeah, he's got some sweet videos. And some teasers of some things that are going to come to the 1570. Also, Casey, I did not get a chance to... I kind of slipped my mind to download that piece of equipment you sent me. But I will be checking it out. I also was like, man, I could snag that out of here, but I thought I'd just wait. I would wait till got the okay, maybe Monday or whatever. Snag that piece of technology out of there. See if we can jackknife this operation. Yeah, I just hope, I don't know. I'm hoping it's doing the whole row crop thing, but we're gonna have to get seed corn. Are you picking sweet corn? No, I think it's just regular field corn. The only new tech I do like is Deere's brush belt seed delivery, so there's 0 dead drop in the boot. I see you sit down and trench right side up. 88 to 95-day corn. What's up, Whiskey Creek Farms? Welcome in. I don't know that I've seen that name, Whiskey Creek Farm. How are you this morning? Yeah, what do you do with all your pick corn? Do you grind it? Run that through like a feed grinder? Make for some cow chow? Somehow we creeped up to 7 miles an hour, but we're going to slow her back down to 6 on the old cruise control. I mean, to be honest, we're knocking this puppy out. The next thing we're going to need is seed, so. No sir, most of it gets fed through a... Oh yeah, you said a cake feeder, but I don't know what that is. Just feed it whole to the mama cow. You sell eared corn? Really? And you don't have to. I figured you'd have to grind that. I wouldn't thought. I don't know what a cake feeder is though, so I gotta get around this year and try picking green beans here in Florida. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. There's um, a vegetable. What do you want to say? A vegetable farm, let's say. They're huge, massive in the area, and they do green beans and I forget what other vegetables. My dad actually, when he worked at a fertilizer company, knew the guys and kind of every once in a while, I assume he helped drive tractor or something. And yeah, he kind of got to be around that stuff a little bit, but. I'm doing very good on my turning here. Need a nice general turn. Cake is the... You can grind it, some guys do. A cake or like the big white box in the back of a pickup. Yeah, oh, I've seen those. Okay. I just thought, like when people say they're feeding that, I felt like cake um, was like a mixture. It was like crack or like ground corn with something else. Like I thought that's what cake meant. I thought that was like your own mixture of feed. You know what I'm really thinking this farm would look cool with someday, but I don't know where. Maybe I said this. I would love to find a 2-track cat. But I think I looked for them before and I can't find them. I don't know who had them that I was like, they would have to be in here, I would think. But I'm also thinking like an older quad track would be pretty sweet when we start getting bigger and a little bit more modern. We go to like a quad track, an older case quad track. But yeah, this is 100% not leaving any ground texture. This isn't even drilled. It's just the same. Cake is essentially ground feed pressed into big pellets, but you can feed your corn through a caker as well, paired with a bale. Very cheap way. Yep. I've seen the guys doing that. Even in Farm Sim, they're putting the cake feeders on and the round bale thing. So you guys probably make a fair bit of hay, Casey? For those cows, or no? Is grazing just as good as making hay? No, you probably got to for winter, I would think. Just curious what the lineup of haying equipment is like in South Dakota. Oh yeah. Or you put them on like the ones that didn't have like a high belt, like more like a belt like I think like this. Like this is what I would consider the high belt, or did you put one in that had like the flat belt where it didn't go to the taller hub on the back? I'll assume this switches to case or cat. Yeah, I want something. No, I don't want to. Two-track cat. High belt. Okay, yeah. I thought one time there was a flat belt running around Farm Sim. I gotta do some looking. I feel like we're also using like No seeds. We should be needing seed by now. I mean, you can't plant a whole field. I mean, we're only at 57%. Man, I would have thought by now we would be needing seed, you know? And these are the bigger seed boxes I get. And the other thing is, these fields seem like they're big, but they're not. Hey, we have 2BR 7090. 1475 hydro strings, all New Holland hay stuff. Oh, that's cool. I work for my uncle who is a farmer. Oh, that's cool. Pick Whiskey Creek. What kind of farming does your uncle do? All New Holland equipment. Yeah, New Holland makes a solid. They make solid. Oh, Peterson. Oh, sorry, Pickaxe. I don't know how I. My bad. Peterson Modding has a cat C and D series in his itch, but I don't know if it's good. Sure, sure. Let me see what the. I'm just gonna look quick online what the cat C series track. My keyboard's starting to. Oh yeah, yeah, them look cool. C and D, I think he said. Oh, that's not what I'm thinking. Yeah, the C series looks cool. Straw Alfalfa and has about 150 head of cattle. That's a pretty nice looking ranch then, no? Picture looks cool. Yeah, I don't know how quick we would need a 2-track, but I'm just thinking it would be pretty sweet. Yeah, we picked her up a little early there, but here's the name of the game in real life. You don't really know until it comes up, so we're just gonna leave it. We're already turned and what kind of equipment do they run? Whiskey Creek and blue, green, off green, red, silver? Dude, we're gonna have this field busted out. Look at that. I mean, we are. And I don't feel like, I mean, I guess we're moving 6. We can slow her down another one. There we go. Does this feel more the pace? We're out in Walla Walla, Washington. Walla Walla, Washington. Might not even need the extra lightage package. The extra light bars I put on this gal. Macdon versatile case cleaner. That's what we use. That's a solid lineup. It's a solid lineup. How big is this field? Just all in one field? Yeah. So yeah, I guess 30 acres. I think is what's tillable. Let's see what it says down here. Does it tell you? 3 acres. So this is going to be about 8 acres. Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll give those a look, see once. Oh, I did put side note. In real life, I put new dual rims on my 1486. And she looks mean. God, I like it. I like the look of it. I always had clamp-ons, and the clamp-ons worked for what I was doing, but they're so stinking hard to put on by myself, and I put new inner rims on my tractor. I guess they're outer rims, but I put new rims on my tractor, and I didn't want to put those on anymore because they would scratch the piss out of the new rims I just put on. So I always wanted the hub style instead of the clamp-on style, so I ended up buying myself a set. And yeah, I got them put on this week, and they look awesome. Freaking awesome. I did share some pictures in Discord. If you want to go look at them, look in the in real life section of SimStation's Discord, but pretty pumped. I'm gonna knock one on, and then I've also been moldboard plowing, and my plow hitch was set for a tractor set on more like 36-inch spacings, and my tractor set on 30-inch spacings, so my front plow was never taking the full plow shear. I also brought the big impacts and got it all busted loose and slid over. So I'm ready to put that, hook that rig all back up and go plow my corn stalks under this year. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can remember how to. It's been a while. It's not mine, it's just the one that I hang out in all the time. It's SimStations. Copy link. There you go. And for anybody else that's in here that wants to join, that's how you can join. Like I said, I hang out in there. It's also a pretty tight ran Discord, so not a lot of extra childish shenanigans. So if you want to do that, go to someone else's Discord. But we try to have, we still try to have fun. We just try to keep it real nice. It's not because I like turn the... Nope, I got row shut off on. Okay. I just wondered if I had had disabled the row shut off or something, and that's what was doing it. I'll grab a quick snack. Morning, Waylon. How are you, pal? How are you, pal? Get yourself a good night's sleep. Hopefully you didn't get up early just to watch this stream. How was school this week, Waylon? Did you learn anything? What's one thing you think you learned this week? You learned some new math, a little bit of something in science, history. I always ask kids in school what they learn, and they always tell me nothing. I didn't learn nothing. For once, I want a kid to be like, you know what? This is what I learned this week in school. I learned how to count with my fingers. Does that fast run better now? Haven't played in 3 months or so. Well, let's see. I'm running a solid 40. And I'm planting on a row crop special map. On a row crop system map, or whatever this is called. With some, pretty decent mods. How are you though this morning, Nate? School was good this week. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear a kid say he had a good week at school. Look at that. Somehow Waylon comes in. He's number 1 already. Look at that. Number 1, Waylon. I really think our seed usage could be bumped up. I mean, come on, we ain't even gonna get to below 50%. Glory, glory. I'm good. How are you? I'm real good. And then Nate comes in. He's number 2 already. And chat. See, I don't know how those chat points work because I just don't. I don't know how that stuff works. Is it because you're new? I don't know. You can see some spots here like this. You can see right there's a grass spot that didn't get plowed under. That's alright. Adds a little extra something to the field. We're just planting up a storm. Then I think what we'll do to get our final fertilizer nitrogen state to where we want it, we're going to run this puppy across it. Well, I guess probably the 1570 as well. 1, 2, what is this, 11 knife? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So that'll pair up real nice with the 12 row. So with the 11 knife, it means your outside units are putting on double rate. Yeah, I think that means the outside ones are putting on double rate. And then a 13 knife would mean they're putting on half rate, I believe is how it is. It's a ridge point system. It's a rigged, yeah, it is a rig. It's like, whose line is it anywhere? I forget how that saying always went, but it's like and the points don't matter. I forget how that saying was on whose line is it anyways, but where the games are made up and the points don't matter, maybe? Looks like a lot of nice mods have come out. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good mods. Lots of good mods. Of course, if you want to whine and cry that there was some more old school mods for FS22, sure there is. But the amount of mods, like this planner's, you've seen everybody playing with it. This one's pretty sweet. Now this one's a little bit more advanced than even what a lot of other people have. This one will flex. So it's pretty sweet. This tractor, I've messed with a fair amount. I did some row spacings on it. I put the light bars, put a GPS, new weights, some things like that to it, you know. But still a pretty solid starting mod, you know. You didn't do all that stuff to it. You gotta remember there are mods that I have that aren't out. They're just converted by buddies, friends, people willing to share. So I may have a few more than what you can find out there, but there are a lot of good mods. A lot of good script mods, a lot of bad script mods as well. What kind of seed rate are we putting on? Are we putting on seed rate? Yeah, we're putting on high seed rate too. I mean, you would think we would be pouring the seeds out on the ground. This is a pretty decent map, Nate. A lot of people seem to like this. This is public. This is Ray County by No Creek. This has also got the row crop stuff where it should follow the planter. We're hoping. We're hoping when the corn comes up it looks good. Looks like it followed the planter. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. We'll shut off half the planter. We'll plan up. Plant these ends. I'm gonna have to remember to turn our full planter back on. That's the thing. Somehow it gets forgotten to. I would have thought that to have been square, but it is nowhere near square. Okay, plant that like that. We'll swing around here and grab that GPS. Then we'll start. We got these ends done then, and we'll start back on the up downs. There we go. We got those ends all knocked off. We're good to go. Good to go. Be sweet if I could add mods in while we were playing. Oh yeah, pickaxe. That is pretty sweet. That is a sweet looking cat. That'd look good on a ripper. Like if we upgraded to like a ripper. Like I don't know what kind of rippers do we got? Case rippers. Those are international. No, we don't, but we can find something. I don't even have like the 2700s in here or nothing. I got something to thinking about. Oh boy. Doing with the zone builders. What's funner? Alright, see you later, Waylon. Before you go, what's funner to watch? A guy planting 6 miles an hour? Or do you like watching the people that plant like 15, 20 miles an hour with the fast farming? Is that funner to watch? More what you want to watch? Those underbirds. They don't work? Like they don't plow? What doesn't work for him? As I'm thinking about doing something to him. I really want to try him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I did say 7 shank. I'm thinking about setting them up to be have individual work areas, so it'll actually like strip the ground, like stripe the ground. Langer. Oh, it doesn't give you. Yeah. What's up with all these texture issues? 6 mile an hour is more realistic. Yeah. Yeah, when they're going. I mean, could you plant 6, 7 miles an hour? For sure. This planter could for sure plant 6, 7 miles an hour. Does it plant maybe a little bit better at 5.5? Probably. But it could do it. It could plant 6, 7 miles an hour. Could this tractor do it? Absolutely. I mean, this has enough power to pull a 16 row. And maybe that's, shoot, maybe that's what we upgrade to, is a 16 row planter and an 8 row corn head on a combine, maybe, at some point. We could run the case early risers. I gotta get some haying equipment because we got that field of hay. It's ready to go. And I've been buying feed for the cows all winter. Oh, I need to get that all situated. I need to get that hammered down. I'm thinking about buying just this New Holland hay mower. This looks like a nice little old one. Oh, I could get a case one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could go with a case one. Oh, that might be what we get. 47,000. It's expensive enough. And then we're gonna need a rake. I don't know what kind of rake I'd get. Should I just find a roller bar maybe? I don't know. Would a roller bar be good enough? How are you this morning, Langer? How's the new year week been for you? I tried another energy drink this week. Really just gets you cranking. I felt like I could feel my hairs growing. Had me turned up. Not sure what I think about it. I tried a Celsius again, which they get you at like 220 grams or milligrams, I forget, of caffeine. And then I tried which I've drank these before, like back when I was in high school, shoot, like probably 18, 20 years ago now, but the Kickstart Amp, or not the Kickstart, the Mountain Dew Amp energy drink. I like those things. I looked it up, like they only have like 70 some grams of caffeine or milligrams, whatever it is. Or the other one, the Celsius, is 220 or something. I mean, it really gives you the... And I drank it pretty quick, like probably within an hour. Maybe wasn't the best idea. But, yeah. Good, mate. Massive fires here in northern Australia. Oh, that's no good. Are you guys safe? Are you far enough away? That's never good. Massive fires. It rained here this week, which I know that sucks for you probably to hear, but we're actually really dry. We're not at the dryness of massive fires happening, but we're definitely dry. We could use 2 feet of snow, and I hate snow. We're getting into these long rounds, fellas. Then we're going to be really getting the seeds put in the ground. Really going to be getting the seeds put in the ground then. Casey, I don't know if you're still here or not. I'm just curious, what size planter do you run? I hear you talking about the John Deere V-belt and stuff, but I guess, I don't know, are you running a 12 row? Probably not. Probably something more like a 16 row. Although you may be in a 12 row just for the simple fact you said, or you had a 6 row corn picker. about like you, Langer, down in Australia? You guys plant corn, or are you all small grains? You can see little Bubba starting to fidget already. A 24 though. Oh boy. 1775 for corn and flowers, and a 1531 case for soys. We're good. 111 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. Ooh, a seed tender? You're saying like where you put the boxes on the top of it? Ooh. I don't know, pickaxe. I don't know if there is one for 25. If it would be, yeah, it would be legacy. Good morning, Fender Berber. Berber. How are you, good fella? Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully your birthday went well. Everybody, Fender's birthday was yesterday. Oh, we have liftoff. Little guy's already. He's already staying in crib side. Only corn for silage and then small grains. I think we're going to run this straight up. We'll have to bring our Fender. I'm a little disappointed. I would have thought my planter would be putting down planted textures. And really the only thing it's doing is changing the color of that topsoil. It's not really even doing what it should be doing, I would think. Ooh, I don't even know if we'll make it to 8 o'clock. He's ready to go. He's like, get me out of here. Oh, that did come all the way. Perfect. So we'll go over here and run a path along the woods there. Maybe 2 paths. We'll run it down and back maybe. I also am disappointed that I'm not using more seed. I might have to turn that up before I go to the next field. I would not think that this planter could plant 30 acres and not need filled up with seed and still be half full of seed. And I guess, let's see. I can put, I'm trying to think, my 4 row, I guess I don't have to fill up for 10 acres. This would be 3 times that. So I guess maybe this is pretty realistic, I guess. You know, if you think about the math, I guess, on it. You know, if a 4 row can do 10 acres and not need filled up, can you do 30 acres with a 12 row? I guess you could, couldn't you? Maybe I just turn it up a little bit to feel a little bit more. Yeah, I want it turned up today, but then when I'm doing the, you know, more of the map, I'm like, geez, I'm beats we're burning through these seeds. Yeah, everybody acts like everything's so straight around here. It's still not even close. I can't believe I left that running. Like, yeah, like right here's a 90-degree corner, for sure. But there's still a lot of curves in these fields. I mean, there's a curve. The whole field curves yet. There's really only like 1, 2, 3, 4 90-degree corners. It's still a pain in the rump to plant. I mean, look at all this wasted time. That that pond wasn't there. We'd be just hammering it out back and forth, back and forth. Surprised little Bubba's awake already. He was up till about 10 last night. Eh, maybe not quite 10. Yeah, the only thing I'm disappointed, Fender, if you're still here, is my planter should be changing to planted ground, and it's not. And I'm guessing that's a map thing. Somehow like it's not changing anything. Yeah, I think I could, Casey, I agree with you. Cut down some more trees. People are already going to crap when we go down to that other field and they see how I made it all one field. But there was really, I didn't cut any trees down, so should be no squabbles over the amount of trees I cut down. The other thing is, I like this fence row behind us there. I cut some trees out, but I added some to make it more square level. To make it more square along there. So, I don't know. I add some, I take some. Planner says planted. I already looked in the planner XML this morning. The planner says turn it to planted. I tried, the only thing I guess I didn't try was like a base game planner. Yeah, it's the same in 25. I think it's something to do with more with the map than it is. And I could be wrong. I thought Fake Farmer was using the same planner and he was getting on this same map. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'll have to ask the old Scooch. Squatch will probably be like, oh yeah, you just need yada yada yada. He probably knows what it points to. More than me sitting here scratching my head, trying to figure it out, not knowing what I'm talking about. I don't know how Fender, like, you like all that stuff, but don't you like this nice field? Like, there's plenty of curves here yet, but you just need the openness, you know? Get some acres planted. You know, there's still scenery here. Plenty of scenery. Plenty of trees. Plenty of trees on this map. Yeah. Well, like the ground cultivated texture needed fixed. I'm gonna guess maybe it's something to do with that. What's on the agenda today, Fender? Are you streaming? I feel like this week there's been like 0 streams. No Fake Farmer streams. No Orange Panda streams. Limited Fender streams. Helps to air it out. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not right there. Let it air it out. You might be a lot wetter than us too, I guess. Like, you might stay a lot wetter. I feel like here, whenever it gets below 40 degrees, the wind picks up and never gets below 20 miles an hour. It just seems like it's that way. We did knock out a lot of plant though this morning. I feel like, anyways. Sometimes a nice open field is nice. There's a few big ends in Westby, but nothing like a square. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, people are, and I think you're one of them, that there's never a straight row. Like, you can have a field that has, let's see, like this field here. Like, you're still going to plant, straight this way or straight this way, or you're going to plant the field at an angle like this for some reason. Like, there's still going to be straight parts, even though it's all dog-legged. And like this field here, you would still plant this would be a nightmare, but you know, this is way more enjoyable to farm. The wind blows every day here. Actually, one of the windiest spots in the US. I was being a bit. Do you wish you had more trees, Casey? You wish you had more like fence lines and stuff? I also think. I think I'll do one more round. Little guys. He's on the move. They just tip over in the wind. Yeah, we're getting windier, it seems like, all the time. I always make the comment that Chicago is supposedly the... Yep, never mind. Little guys wait. He's ready to be out. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, he's awake. He's awake, so I'm gonna shut her down right there. I guess I'll see you fellas tomorrow morning. 6:15, something like that. And appreciate everybody for stopping in. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Later.